Hello and welcome to your practice. This is an all-levels daily yoga flow that will move your whole body and calm and center your mind. You don't need any props, so when you're ready, start in a comfortable cross-legged seat. Lift up tall through your spine and ground your sitting bones down. Option to close your eyes and draw your awareness inward. Soften your shoulders away from your ears and relax the muscles of your face. Start to pay attention to the movements of your breath. Take full, deep inhales through your nose and release full, deep exhales also through your nose. Set a slow, steady rhythm to your breath. When you're ready, slowly refocus your gaze. Take your right hand behind you and rest your left hand on your right knee. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist your torso toward the right. With every inhale, grow a little bit taller. With every exhale, spiral a little further into your twist. On your next breath, gently unwind and switch sides. Take your left hand behind you, rest your right hand on your left knee. Inhale, lengthen your back. Exhale, twist to the left. Unwind your twist and rest your hands over your knees. Inhale, expand your chest forward and lift your gaze. Exhale, round your spine and hug your navel in. Inhale, broaden your chest and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, curl your spine and tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, open and expand. Exhale, round and curl. Return back to neutral and plant your hands to the floor and roll forward onto all fours. Extend your right leg open to the side of your mat and ground down to rise up to kneel. Inhale, sweep your left arm high. Exhale, side bend and lean your torso toward the right. Rest your right hand on your leg. Ever so slightly, spin your chest open toward the sky. Slowly rise back up and release your left hand to the floor. Sweep your right arm up and over your head and turn your chest toward the sky. Look down to the mat, an option to stay as you are or root down firmly into the floor to float your right foot off the mat. Kick back strongly through your heel. Option to bend your right knee and reach back with your right hand to catch your foot. Actively kick your foot into your hand and pull back against your foot with equal and opposite energy. Broaden and expand through your chest. If you're holding your foot, slowly release and ground your foot back down to the floor. Carefully and mindfully find your way back onto all fours. This time, step your left foot out to the side of your mat and root down to rise up to kneel. Inhale, sweep your right arm high. Exhale, side bend your torso toward the left. Rest your left hand on your leg and turn your chest skyward. Slowly rise back up and release your right hand to the floor. Sweep your left arm over your head and spiral your heart up toward the sky. Look down to the mat and root down. Option to float your left foot off the floor and kick back strongly through your heel. Option to bend your knee and reach back with your left hand to catch your foot. Actively kick your foot into your hand and pull back against your foot with your hand. Expand your heart forward. If you're holding your foot, slowly release and ground your left foot. Release your hands under your shoulders and return back onto all fours. Slowly begin to make circles with your whole body. Lean your torso forward, toward the right, back behind you, toward the left, and back forward again. On your next breath, reverse directions with your circles. Slowly return back to neutral and kick your right leg behind you. Lift it to the height of your hip. Ground into your right hand and reach your left arm forward in front of you. Kick back and reach forward with equal and opposite energy. Inhale deeply. Exhale, curl your elbow toward your knee and round your spine. Inhale, expand and reach back out. Exhale, curl elbow to knee. Inhale, open and reach out. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, expand out and soften your hand and knee back to the floor. Inhale, sweep your left leg behind you and lift it to the height of your hip. Ground into your left hand and reach your right arm forward in front of you. Kick back and reach forward equally. Inhale deeply. Exhale, curl your elbow toward your knee and round your back body. Inhale, reach and expand back out. Exhale, round and curl in. Inhale, open and expand. Exhale, round and curl. Inhale, reach and expand out. Exhale, release your hand and knee back down to the mat. Walk your hands forward slightly and tuck your toes. Float your knees off the mat and send your hips toward the sky. Bend deeply into your right knee and straighten your left leg. And then bend deeply into your left knee and straighten your right leg. And continue to pedal out your feet as you alternate bending one knee at a time. Slowly find your way into a place of stillness in your neutral down dog. Inhale, roll your weight forward to stack your shoulders over wrists. Exhale, bend your knees to hover above the floor, tip your tailbone toward the sky, and lift your hips back up into down dog. Inhale, shift forward into plank. Exhale, bend your knees, tip your tailbone, and send your hips up high. Inhale, roll forward into plank. Exhale, send your hips back up into down dog. Inhale, float your right leg toward the sky. Exhale, step your foot forward and through next to your right thumb. Soften your back knee to the floor. And inhale, sweep your arms up toward the sky. Exhale, lean your torso toward the back of your mat to broaden and expand across your chest. Sink your hips low. Inhale deeply. Exhale, lean your torso forward and sweep your arms behind you. Stretch and extend through your front leg and lift your toes off the floor. Fold forward over your right leg as you energetically scissor your legs toward each other. Bend into your front knee and ground your foot. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, tuck your back toes and float your back knee off the mat into a high lunge. Release your left hand down to the mat and spin your chest open toward the right. Bend your right elbow and place your hand behind your head. Reach your elbow toward the sky as you twist your chest open. Slowly unwind your twist and release your right hand to the floor. Step your foot to the back of your mat into plank pose and lower your knees to the mat. uncurl your toes. Resist gravity as you bend your elbows and slowly lower your torso down to the floor. Press firmly into the tops of your feet, roll your shoulders back, and gently lift your chest up away from the mat. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Slowly lower back down, tuck your toes, and press the floor away to lift your hips up and back into down dog. Inhale, float your left leg up toward the sky. Exhale, step your foot forward and through. Place it next to your left thumb. Release your back knee down and inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, lean your torso back and take a subtle back bend. Inhale deeply. Exhale, hinge forward and sweep your arms behind you. Straighten your front leg and lift your toes off the mat. Reach the crown of your head forward and energetically scissor your legs toward each other. On your next breath, bend your front knee and reach your arms back up high. Tuck your back toes and float your knee off the mat. Release your right hand to the floor and spin your torso toward the left. Bend your left elbow and place your hand behind your head. Lift your elbow up high and spin your chest open toward the left. Inhale deeply. Exhale, slowly unwind and release your left hand down. Inhale, step your foot back into plank pose. Option to lower your knees. Exhale, lean forward and bend your elbows to lower roughly halfway to the mat. Inhale, flip your toes, straighten your arms and broaden across your chest. Exhale, flip your toes and lift your hips up high into down dog. Option to bend your knees as you lengthen across your back body. Take a moment to reconnect with your steady breath. On your next inhale, look forward and slowly step your feet to the top of your mat. Exhale, let your torso hang heavy toward the floor. Inhale, lift your upper body halfway up and lengthen your spine. Exhale, soften and fold forward. Inhale, lift up roughly halfway. Exhale, fold and release. Do this one more time. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Sweep your arms out and up overhead. Option to take a slight back bend at the top. Exhale, release your hands down to your heart. Inhale, open your arms out wide. Exhale, give yourself a hug. Cross your right arm over your left. Option to stay as you are, or to bring the backs of your hands to meet, or double wrap your forearms to bring your palms to meet in an eagle bind. Inhale, reach your elbows high. Exhale, press your forearms forward. Bend your knees deeply and sink down into a squat. Shift your weight into your left foot, rise to the ball of your right foot. Lift your foot and cross your right leg over your left. Option to tap your toes down, keep them lifted, or double wrap your foot behind your left calf. Bend your knees deeply and sink your hips low. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, round and curl your back body to draw your elbows toward your knees. Inhale, rise back up, straighten your left leg, unwind your right leg, and hug your knee toward your chest. Exhale, lean your torso forward and stretch your right leg toward the back of your mat to create a T shape with your body. Kick back and reach forward with equal and opposite energy. Inhale deeply. Exhale, soften your standing leg and release the ball of your right foot to the floor behind you. Keep the bind in your arms and reach your elbows toward the sky as you arch your spine toward the back of your mat. Unwind your arms and release your hands to frame your front foot. Inhale, step your left foot to the back of your mat into plank, option to lower your knees. Exhale, bend your elbows and lower roughly halfway down to the floor into a low push-up. Inhale, flip your toes, straighten your arms, and broaden your chest. Exhale, flip your toes and lift your hips up high, back into down dog. Inhale, look forward, lift your heels and soften your knees. At the bottom of your exhale, either step or lightly float your feet forward between your hands. Inhale, lift your torso roughly halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, melt your upper body down. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold and release. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Reach your arms out and up overhead. Option to back bend at the top. Exhale, release your hands to meet at your heart. Lock your gaze onto one point in front of you. Inhale, open your arms out wide. Exhale, give yourself a hug with your left arm crossed over your right. Option to stay here or bring the backs of your palms to meet. Or double wrap your forearms to bring your palms to meet. Inhale, reach your elbows high. Exhale, press your forearms forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, hug your navel in. Exhale, bend your knees and sit low into chair pose. Shift your weight to the right and lift your left heel. Cross your left leg over your right, an option to tap your toes down, keep them lifted, or double wrap your foot behind your calf. Squeeze your legs together and sit your hips low. Inhale, lengthen your back. Exhale, round and curl your spine to draw your elbows toward your knees. Inhale, rise back up, straighten your right leg, uncross your legs, and hug your left knee toward your chest. Exhale, lean your torso forward and kick your left leg back behind you into a warrior 3 shape. Kick back strongly and reach forward with the crown of your head. Hug your navel in towards your spine. Slowly bend your right knee and release your left foot down to the floor behind you. And lift your torso up. Reach your elbows high and arch your spine back. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release your hands down to frame your front foot. Inhale, step your right foot to the back of your mat, option to lower your knees. Exhale, lean forward and bend your elbows to lower into your low push-up position. Inhale, flip your toes, straighten your arms, and expand your heart forward. Exhale, flip your toes and lift your hips up high into downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, release your knees to the floor, uncurl your toes, and release your upper body down toward the mat. Surrender into child's pose and steady your breath. On your next breath, slowly round up through your spine and rise to sit. Release your hips to one side and swing your legs forward. Bend your knees and plant your feet roughly hip distance apart. Either hold behind your knees or reach your arms forward. Slowly round your spine into a C curve and resist gravity to lower as slowly as you can all the way down to your back. Once you reach the floor, walk your feet in closer towards your seat and press evenly into your shoulders and feet. Tuck your tailbone under and lift your hips up away from the floor into bridge pose. Option to wiggle your shoulder blades closer together underneath you and interlace your fingers behind your back. Root down into the floor to lift your hips even higher. Take a deep breath in, and exhale, slowly release all the way down to the mat. Draw the soles of your feet to touch and open your knees out wide. Option to soften your gaze or close your eyes and allow the weight of your body to melt down toward the floor. Start to slow the rhythm of your breath. Gently bring your hands to your thighs to draw your legs back toward each other and hug your knees into your chest. Softly sway your hips from side to side. Keep your legs as they are and release your arms to the floor in a cactus shape. Softly release both knees over toward your right. Draw your legs back through center and then lower them over to the opposite side. Melt the weight of your shoulders down to the floor. Slowly bring your legs back through center, and one more time wrap your arms around your legs. Lift your head and shoulders away from the floor and curl yourself into a little ball. Hug everything in tightly. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release everything down to the floor. Stretch your legs out long toward the bottom of your mat. Release your arms down by your sides with your palms facing up. Option to close your eyes. Let your whole body surrender down toward the mat and allow your body, breath, and mind to settle into a place of silence and stillness. Release into your final resting pose, Shavasana. Slowly start to deepen your breath. Gently brush your thumbs against your fingertips. Softly wiggle your toes. Roll your wrists and roll your ankles. And stretch your arms up over your head. Point down through your toes and lengthen across your whole body. Softly draw your knees into your chest and roll over onto one side. Root against the floor to slowly rise up to sit and lift and lengthen your spine. Draw your palms to meet in front of your heart and bow your chin toward your chest. See you next time. If you'd like to see more classes like this, please be sure to like this video, leave a comment, share this video with a friend, and subscribe.